Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add Webflow form responses in Notion database automatically. So let's suppose I'm a freelance graphic designer and has portfolio website built on Webflow. The website features contact form where the potential clients fills the form and inquire about the services. I want that whenever a client fills the form, it is sent to Notion and the data of the customer is automatically added there. I can do this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skill. I just need to build connection between Webflow and Notion. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is triggers and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Webflow where the new form submission will be made, and in my action application, I will take Notion where the data will be added automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Webflow form response in Notion database automatically. For this, we are going to create automation between Webflow and Notion with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on create workflow. And now it's asking me for the workflow name. So let's name this as add Webflow form responses in Notion database automatically. And now I need to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select all automations and click on create. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add form responses in Notion database, which means whenever a form will be submitted, all the data will be added in Notion automatically, which means whenever a form will be submitted, this complete workflow will get triggered. So our trigger application will be Webflow V1. And our trigger event will be new form submission. Now we need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Webflow, for which a webhook URL is given to us, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Webflow with Pabbly Connect. So under this, it's written log into your Webflow account, go to the dashboard, go to the project settings, click on the integrations tabs. So let's open our Webflow account. So this is my Webflow account, and over here I want to use this form. So under this we can see three dots given over here. We have to click over here and click on settings. And on the left hand side we can see apps and integrations. We have to click over here. And if we scroll down, we have an option of webhook. So we have to simply click on add webhook and select our trigger type as form submission. This is API V1. And over here, we need to add our webhook URL, which we were provided in our trigger step in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly, and from over here, copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Click on add webhook. So we have successfully added this webhook. Now let's go back to Pabbly, and over here you can see waiting for the webhook response. So under this, it's written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which means we need to submit a form so as to get the response over here. So let's open our form. So this is my form built under Webflow. The name of this form is contact form. So let's fill some dummy details over here. Let's say my first name is new. My last name is user. My email address is new21 pabblytudes.com and my mobile number is. Now click on submit. Thank you, your submission has been received, which means our form was submitted successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly and check whether we have received this response there or not. Over here we can see we have instantly captured the response. First name was new, last name was user, email address was new21@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. So Webflow is connected with Pabbly Connect and now we need to move to our next step, which is action step. So we want to add all the data of this customer in our Notion database. So our action application will be Notion and our action event will be create database item. Click on connect. If you have an existing connection, you can simply go with save, but if you don't have one, click on add new connection, connect with Notion. And over here, I have already logged into my Notion account and that's why it didn't ask me for the login. I need to select my page. So over here, I will search for my page, which is customer contact details. I need to select this and click on allow access. So authorization is successful. Notion is connected with Pabbly Connect and now we need to enter all these details. So our database over here is already selected. At the time of making connection, we already selected this as our database. So now we need to enter all these details. I do not have any files and media. So I am leaving this field blank. Also I am leaving this field blank because this is not required one. And over here I need to enter the phone number, email and name. So to enter this, I'm going to use a process called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So I have received response from my Webflow form submission. So over here, I will simply click on Webflow and map my phone number as this one. I'll do the same for email address and map this as new21@pabblytudes.com. And under the name, I'll map my first name and then put space. And then map my last name. So mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if you have received a new response. Now I do not want to add any content over here, so I will leave it blank and simply click on save and send test request. Over here we can see we have received the response. The name was new user, email address was new21@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. So now we need to open our Notion account and check whether this data has been recorded there or not. So let's go to Notion and over here we can see we have successfully added the data in our database. The name was new user, email address was new21@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. So as to check whether this automation is working fine or not, let's go back to our Webflow form and submit another form. Let's refresh the page and enter some other dummy details over here. So let's say my first name is latest, my last name is user, my email address is latest45@pabblytudes.com and my phone number is. Click on submit. We have submitted the form. Now let's go back to Notion and check whether this recent data has been added there or not. So over here we can see we have created this latest user. Also the name was latest user, email address was latest45@pabblytudes.com and the phone number was this. So to summarize, we took Webflow as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. With the help of this webhook URL, we submitted a form and received the response over here, after which we took Notion as our action application, where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, selected our database where we want to add the data, entered all these details with the help of mapping, and simply clicked on save and send test request and received the response as a contact added in our database. So we have successfully created automation between Webflow and Notion with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.